Well, hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Joseph, glad to have you here with us. Today I'm going to be talking about something that is not quite a secret, but it is something we all need to get a little bit better at, and that is being a bit more organized. It's not exciting, it's not sexy, it's not any of those things, it's not clickbait, it's just literally a way to be a better filmmaker, better photographer, better video person, is to get a little bit organized. So I want to show you how I do some of that using no fancy tools, just literally the Notes app in my phone. Or Google Docs. That's literally what I use probably 90% of the time. There are some other great programs out there from To-Do, Asana. ShotList is a new thing that Landon BTW just put out that looks exciting. Got some questions, but learning there from me. So just to show you that I also need some help organizing, here's a little bit of my office in fluorescent light. I mean, right? Yeah, I mean, this is YouTube, so, you know, nothing's more embarrassing than that. So we're gonna turn this off. So it's a little bit better, a little more cinematic, if you will, in that voice. Yeah, I think I'll leave them off for the video. So anyway, getting a little bit organized can be a huge help for anybody who's looking to do filmmaking better. And so one of the things that I do is use my Notes app on my phone, and I'm just gonna show you a little bit of literally how I'm getting ready for a shoot today. So on this, I have something that is dramatic and powerful, something that you might have heard of called a checklist. Right. I mean, if it's good enough to get somebody to the moon, it's good enough for the doctors to know which leg to cut on when you're having surgery, left or right, they always mark it. It's part of a checklist. Checklists can help us all. So there's Milanote, there's To-Do, there's Asana, there's all these things, but I literally use most of the time Google Docs or sometimes I'll just use the Notes app. Now, so a couple of things that are frustrating about that for me is that when I use the Notes app, why, when I click something, does it go to the bottom of the list? That's probably the most annoying thing about Notes to me. However, I can make it look good. When you click it and it moves down to a different lower level, I just really can't handle that. It bothers me because my visual brain needs to see things in the place they were when I left them. So when they go down, they're fine. But that's not how it works. So other than that, I have no issues really. Shareable, you can send it to people. I really love being able to do that. You can also collaborate on Google Docs, which is super helpful for people, especially like me who is working with lots of people, whether that's on your MacBook or your phone. It's usable across multiple devices and platforms, and it's super helpful. So I'm gonna go down my list today that I have for a shoot I'm doing, and yeah, take you along on the journey. So here we go. All right, so what I'm working on today is really getting ready for a film shoot where I'm gonna be using the Pocket 6K Pro. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the bucket, switch hands, and we're gonna put the 6K, because I'll be using the 85mm Rokinon on that. That's gonna be helpful. Gonna also need to get a bunch of batteries, because we'll always need those. And it's always good to put those where you can get to them. Always good to have overhead mic. So we'll need that. We're also going to need a matte box for one of the parts of the project. That's going to be important to have. There's also a whole lot of other things that I need to get from my iPad, which is still charging. That's 5%. That's not quite enough. As well as this light here. So a lot of other things in the project, but hope this at least gives you an idea of preparedness. Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Got a nail for this one. So, thanks for watching the video this week. We'll see you the next time. Peace. Of course, I have a YouTube. How did I do this?